You're going to hear some background noise on this podcast. Probably. I'm in the Nashville airport. I'm going from Nashville to Denver, from StoryBrand to Advance Your Reach with Pete Vargas. And I wanted to share a little bit more of the StoryBrand event and a phrase I share with entrepreneurs all the time that is really a key to unlocking success. It is success creates deficit and growth creates complexity. I'm Alex Sharfin, and this is the Momentum Podcast, made for empire builders, game changers, trailblazers, shot takers, record breakers, world makers, and creators of all kinds. Those among us who can't turn it off and don't know why anyone would want to. We challenge complacency, destroy apathy, and we are obsessed with creating momentum so we can roll over bureaucracy and make our greatest contribution. Sure, we pay attention to their rules, but only so that we can bend them, break them, then rewrite them around our own will. We don't accept our destiny, we define it. We don't understand defeat because you only lose if you stop, and we don't know how. While the rest of the world strives for average and clings desperately to the status quo, we are the minority, the few, who are willing to hallucinate there could be a better future. And instead of just daydreaming of what could be, we endure the vulnerability and exposure it takes to make it real. We are the evolutionary hunters, clearly the most important people in the world, because entrepreneurs are the only source of consistent, positive human evolution, and we always will be. This week at StoryBrand was awesome, and I just keep reverberating more and more of the lessons that I got, more and more of what I learned, and more of what we're going to change in our business. And I think one of by far, the biggest thing that I am taking away is simplicity. Simplicity in messaging, simplicity in execution, simplicity in delivery. Like, how simple can you make your business? And it's interesting because this is something I preach all the time to our clients. Simplify your business. One avatar, one sales process, one product, if you can, up to $1 million and beyond, if you can take it there. Katie and I took a business to over $10 million with a single product, a single delivery book called the Certified Distressed Property Expert. Today, we have the Billionaire Code Accelerator coaching program, and that is the vehicle we're going to take again to $10 million. But what I think was so intense about being in this event is that it reinforced so much of how I feel about how entrepreneurs should grow businesses. It's all about simplifying. It's all about making it easier. It's all about making it so that you're not working against yourself, because here's the reality of growing a business, and you have to understand this. If you're going to scale, if you're going to grow, if you're going to make a massive impact, here's what you need to know up front. Success in and of itself creates deficit, and growth creates complexity. If you're successful and if you grow, you will create deficits in the business, and the business will become more complex. It's a fact of life. And here's what I mean by that, because people always ask me to explain. Here's what I mean. When you create success in any category of your business, you're going to create deficit in another category. Let's take the 5 core functions: lead generation, lead nurture, delivery, conversion, retention, resell, and upsell. Let's say things are going great in your business, but where you really haven't done that well is on lead generation. So you go out and you kill it on lead generation. Success. We created success with leads. We have an abundance of leads now. We have great targeted leads coming in. Now we have a deficit in either nurture or in our conversion process. Well, let's fix the nurture and conversion process. Success. We fix nurture. We fix conversion, we're selling a ton more clients. Well, now you're probably going to have a deficit in your delivery process. And this is 50,000 foot level looking at a business. You can look at any company and do a micro view of the same thing. You take on a whole bunch of new clients. You know where you're going to have a deficit? Probably your customer service department. You start selling way more than you normally sell. You're probably going to have a deficit in your shipping department or in your logistics department. And so consistently, as you grow a business, every time you create some level of momentum, you're also going to create a level of deficit, a level of challenge. And so as a business owner, you're not trying to create a perfect business. In fact, disavow any illusions of creating a perfect business. You don't want a perfect business. The only business that's perfect is one that's closed, one that's shut down because they don't have any problems at all. What you want is an adaptable business that can adapt around the deficit that growth creates, that success creates. And here's the other thing that you want. You want to make sure that on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, you are going through exercises with your team to make sure you are not allowing complexity to sneak into your business, to make sure you're not letting things get harder than they need to be, to make sure that you're not allowing growth to create too much complexity, because here's the complexity that growth will naturally create. Your business will become more complex because you have more people. Your business is going to become more complex because you have more clients. Your business will become more complex because you're delivering more volume. Your business will become more complex because you have more to do as an organization. All of those things are the natural complexity that is created by growth and by moving in the right direction. And so if you add additional complexity, like, hey, we're doing well, let's add another product. Hey, we're doing well, let's add another avatar. Hey, we're doing well, let's change our deliverable. Let's add a coaching program. Let's add a product. Let's do something else. Far too many people go down that road of putting another deliverable on, another avatar on, another something on. And a lot of the time, those are emotional decisions that we're making, not based on how we're going to grow our business, but based on, I want to be bigger, I want to do more, I want to put more out there. Just those decisions can stall and stop your growth. You know, these days, I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs. I'm consistently talking to people that are growing businesses. And most of them are in the over $300,000 range, but below $30 or $40 million range. I know that's a huge range, but that's where I'm talking to most people. And here's what's shocking. The businesses that are under $1 million usually are chasing 3 or 4 rabbits. They are a coaching company with a product who has a mastermind who's about to do an event. Or they are a agency who does done for you and custom, but they also do, they have packages that they sell, and they also, do something else that they deliver to their clients. And there's just too much going on. And one of the reasons not one of the reasons, but one of the many reasons businesses that have too much going on don't scale is that you are working against yourself. When the business itself is complex, every step towards growth or scale and every step towards success creates complexity at an exponential level. If you're growing a business with one product, you have it much easier than the company that has 2. If you're growing a business with one product, you are going to crush the company that has 7. Because if you are focused and it's clear and people understand what you deliver, you're going to grow like crazy. And this is just as much a message for you as it is for our company. When you look at what we do, we've had a lot of different deliverables in the past. We've had a lot of different events. We have had a lot of different ways that we affect people. But today, we are clear that what we help entrepreneurs do is build teams. And we have a lot of ways that we help build teams, but we help entrepreneurs build teams and scale the opportunity they've created as fast as possible. And I know that we do it better than any other organization out there. In fact, if you're going to anybody else to grow and scale a business, you aren't going to do as well as if you were working with us. And I can say that with a level of confidence that comes from not just growing our businesses, but watching now hundreds of entrepreneurs use our systems and explode, use our systems and get to the next level, use our systems and grow the team that they've always wanted. So this doesn't come from a place of bragging or overconfidence. It comes from a place of, I know that if you implement the systems we have, you will create success in growing your business. If you sign up for our programs and you don't implement, we can't do anything for you. But if you implement, your entire business will change. And we now have this level of consistency where we've worked with entrepreneurs in all different personality types, all different industries, all different business models. And our systems aren't just working, they are crushing. The entrepreneurs are having success where they never thought they would. They're growing their businesses faster than they ever thought they could. Why? Because our systems work, and we do one thing. We help entrepreneurs grow teams and grow their business, and we're hyper-focused. And so how you apply this to your business is, again, the quote that I think I shared it yesterday. I love Emily Hirsch, and I feel like sometimes she speaks to me through her Facebook posts and gives me coaching. And the quote was, innovation is saying no to thousands of things. And it's a Steve Jobs quote, and it's true. In order to innovate, in order to grow, in order to own your category, you have to say no to everything else. And so that's what we're doing as a company, and that's how you can apply this to yourself as a company. Are you focused enough that when you win, you will become known for one thing? Are you focused enough that when you do well, you will become known for the thing that your business is known for? Or is it so complicated that if you do well, nobody's going to ever be able to explain it anyway? Some of the companies that we work with, when they first come in, we have to help them simplify, because if you are a agency that does done-for-you services and then has packages and also has an online product, if you win, nobody's going to understand what you won at. Nobody's going to understand what you're the best at. But then you look at the agency that we work with Emily Hirsch, and let's go back 2 years, and Emily was working with all different types of clients, and she had built $1 million business working 9 to 3 during the day with really, that's a real 9 to 3, and then doing pretty much all the work herself. And she had a small team of 4 people. And over the course of the last couple of years, she's grown that team of 4 people to now over 35 people. She's over a $3 million run rate. Her business has actually gotten easier for her. She's not doing any of the tactical work anymore, but her agency went from working with everybody to one thing, working with influencers. And they specialize in helping influencers drive leads for webinars and drive leads for launches. And they're exploding like crazy. There's a lesson here. Simplify. One avatar, one product, one promotion. It will help you grow like crazy. Oh, sorry about the local time in the background. But that is the way to grow your business, to do it consistently, and to feel successful while you're doing it without overwhelming yourself or your team. If you're ready to start growing your business, to simplify, to build the team that you know will help you grow, it's simple. Your next step is go to billionairecode.com, fill out our application, jump on a call with us, and then let us help you build the team of your dreams. Billionairecode.com. You'll also get, you'll fill out an application, get the ebook Billionaire Code Decoded, and we'll show you exactly where you are right now as an entrepreneur and where you should be focused. And we look forward to connecting with you. Billionairecode.com.